Tonight, an SUV crashes into a tree, snapping it in half. No word if the driver of the vehicle has been found. And we take you around the world for last night's New Year's celebrations. Plus, who is the first baby here in the Coachella Valley born in 2015? We'll show you more of that coming up.
KMIR News at 6 starts now.
Happy New Year. This is your KMIR News at 6 and streaming live on KMIR.com. I'm Janet Zapala. Gina Lamont has the night off. It is a boy. The very first baby born in the new year here in the Coachella Valley is a baby boy named Jacob. Kitty Alvarado is live tonight at Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs with the good news for us. Kitty.
Good evening, Janet. Baby Jacob Wesley Dove was born 3 weeks early. He's totally surprising his parents, but he's healthy, happy, and the very first baby born right here in the Coachella Valley in 2015.
He just was ready. Water broke in the middle of the night, and that was that.
Jacob Wesley Dove is the first baby of 2015 born in the Coachella Valley. His mom says she did not expect to see him this soon.
He's almost 3 weeks early. He's due January 25th. I was just like, please stay in there and stay healthy. But I mean, he still came out healthy.
Baby Jacob is 6 pounds, 10 ounces, 19 inches long, and already a good eater.
Yeah, he ate 2 big meals this morning, so I'm sure the next one's coming up.
Baby Jacob was born at 1:26 in the morning, 7 minutes ahead of another baby boy born on January 1st here in the valley, earning Desert Regional some serious bragging rights.
We're always very glad to welcome the first baby of the year. You know, we have a little bit of a rivalry with JFK Memorial Hospital, our sister tenant hospital here in the valley, and my understanding is we've won, at least by a few minutes.
The hospital staff has lots of love for baby New Year.
The first of the new year, we always have thoughts of prosperity and happiness, and we certainly wish the baby Jacob the best and the family the best.
Mom and Dad are very proud of baby Jacob and have very high hopes for their son.
I just hope he's as smart and sweet as our firstborn. You know, grows up to be a kind man.
What will Mom tell baby Jacob about this day when he's all grown up?
That it was so special. I mean, he's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better little boy.
We wish baby Jacob, baby Gonzalez, and all babies born on this day a wonderful life. Live in Palm Springs, Kitty Alvarado. Janet, back to you in the studio.
Great news. Thank you so much. He is so cute. Thanks, Kitty. From Asia to Europe to Manhattan, people celebrated this new year around the globe with parties, music, and well wishes. NBC's Sarah Dolph has more.
In the first few minutes of 2015, the skies above New Zealand filled with color and cheers. A similar scene in Australia, where more than 1 million people gathered to watch 7 tons of fireworks set off over Sydney Harbour. Across Asia, music, parties, and yes, more fireworks. Hundreds gathered outside Tokyo's Prince Park Hotel for a balloon drop. North Koreans were treated to a fireworks show in the country's capital city. And Beijing's celebration centered around the national stadium known as the Bird's Nest, an effort to showcase the city's bid to host the 2022 Olympics. Paris, the so-called City of Lights, hosted a spectacular light show. Performers wowed the crowd in Berlin as revelers braved the cold. And thousands rang in the new year with a one-of-a-kind fireworks display at the world's tallest building in Dubai. But perhaps the most famous New Year's party belonged to New York City and the drop of that iconic Waterford crystal ball. 1 million people packed into Times Square to cheer it on. A new year with new wishes across the globe. In Times Square, Sarah Dolph, NBC News.
Time now for a check on our forecast. Meteorologist Jeff Fox here with us. He has your weather headlines. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, and yes, skies are clear tonight. That's actually a bad sign for us because it means temperatures are really going to plunge with really light winds and radiational cooling. Very cold again, cold enough that we have not a frost warning, a freeze warning in effect for the entire Coachella Valley. The good news is we're on the rebound. Today was a few degrees warmer than yesterday. Tomorrow, warmer still. And yes, I do see 70s in the future. Not tomorrow, But early next week. Meanwhile, right now, temperatures really, really chilly. Mid-40s down toward the Salton Sea. Temperature 45 in Indio, 47s in La Quinta, Indian Wells, Palm Desert, 45 in Coachella at this hour, 42 in Desert Hot Springs, 42 in Thousand Palms, 48 in Palm Springs, Cathedral City, and Rancho Mirage at 47. Some of our normally colder spots are colder tonight, 37 in Banning, 40 in Cabazon and Whitewater, Idlewild, and up at the tram stop, 25. And in the high desert right now, temperatures in the 30s. There is a freeze warning out, Janet, but for those people who have no tender vegetation, tonight there will be a cuddle alert. That will really help. Back to you.
And bring your pets inside as well. Thank you, Jeff. Well, a driver of an SUV plows into a large tree, the force of the impact snapping it in half. The crash happened this afternoon near Sunnybrook in Washington in Palm Desert. Officers at the scene tell us when they arrived, the driver was nowhere to be found and still no word on if he's been found. Fire crews called out later after reports of the vehicle catching fire. A 50-year-old man has been killed in a tragic accident in Thermal. This happened last night at a packing house on Fillmore Street. According to police, the victim was helping his driver back up their trailer into a loading dock when he somehow got pinned between the trailer and the loading dock's door. He was taken to the hospital, but the man later died from his injuries. The California Highway Patrol cracking down again on drunk drivers tonight. Another checkpoint will be set up tonight between the hours of 7 and then 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. The Indio Police Department says sobriety checkpoints do help to reduce the number of alcohol-related crashes. So please make sure you stay safe and always have a designated driver. Animals at the Living Desert get a very special treat this New Year's Day. Donated Christmas trees to Roland. Play in and even eat, a once-a-year goodie to help break up their daily routine.
Some of them, it's the smell. It's, pine is a very strong scent. We actually use pine scent for enrichment for a lot of our animals, and it's just something different that keeps it amusing and breaks up their routine a little bit.
And during other seasons, the Living Desert provides the animals pumpkins and ice blocks, all made possible through a partnership with local organizations. The curtain goes up tomorrow on the Palm Springs International Film Festival. A number of films are slated to be shown tomorrow, including an opening night screening of Selma at Palm Springs High School. And the festival, as you probably know, draws over 100,000 people every year. And this year, the lineup includes more than 190 films from 65 countries. Screenings begin at 9:30 tomorrow morning and in multiple theaters, including the Palm Springs Art Museum's Annenberg Auditorium, Camelot Theaters, Palm Canyon Theater, and Regal Cinemas. Still ahead on your KMIR News at 6 and True HD tonight in Shanghai, a New Year's Eve celebration that goes terribly wrong. Details still ahead in a full report. And KMIR is committed to making the Coachella Valley a better place to live. If you have a problem or a story that you'd like us to look into, email us or call our newsroom. You ask, we investigate.
Making the Coachella Valley a better place to live. You're watching KMIR News.
So let's compare your new Escape with your old car. Looks
better.
Better. Gas mileage.
Much better.
And payments a month.
$32 a month less.
Nice. I'm sold.
Me too.
Take advantage of year-end savings at Fiesta Ford, like a 2015 Escape for just $149 per month.
So you have a new car, better fuel economy, lower monthly payments, pretty much better all the way around.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm taking this one home.
She's taking this one.
The countdown is on. Now through January 4th only, it's the year-end clearance sale at SoCal Pianos. Beat the 2015 price increases. Save thousands now on the area's largest piano selection. New pianos by Yamaha and Kawai. Even premium pianos by Steinway & Sons and others. Save even more on one-of-a-kind demos, rental returns, and more. Get 12-month interest-free financing. But hurry, it's first come, first save during the year-end piano clearance through January 4th only at SoCal Pianos. Highway 111 in Palm Desert. SoCalPianos.com.
Same great steaks.
Same great service.
LG's Prime Steakhouse, it's the art of the steak.
Are you interested in learning about the newest procedures in plastic surgery? I'm Dr. Mark Sifonio, here to tell you about the latest, non-invasive, no downtime procedures which are affordable, easy, and have minimal risk. We invite you to an informative seminar discussing the newest in Botox, fillers, skincare, lasers, and surgery. Call 341-5555 today to find out about our upcoming seminar. Seating is limited. All attendees will receive a complimentary $100 skincare rejuvenation treatment.
Fisherman's Market and Grill. This is the Valley's only fresh fish market restaurant. Fresh swordfish, crab legs and steak, Alaskan halibut, lobster and steak. Complete mouth-watering fresh fish dinners starting at just $11.95. Or come in for a delicious value lunch. Amazing, just $7.95. Fresh fish tacos made to order. Delicious seafood salads and more. Fisherman's Market and Grill restaurant. This is the only place you can get away with being fresh. Fisherman's Market and Grill. Palm Springs, Palm Desert, La Quinta, and Banning.
The General again.
This portion of the news is brought to you by General Heating and Air Conditioning. Making the Coachella Valley a better place to live. KMIR News continues.
Well, the founding president of the National Alzheimer's Association and part-time desert resident has died. Jerome Stone passed away today in Chicago. He was 101 years old. He was splitting his time between the Windy City and Palm Desert. He was a pillar of Chicago's civic life back in 1970 when his wife Evelyn was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. He then set up meetings with researchers into what was then a virtually unknown disease that led to the creation of the Alzheimer's Association in 1979. Stone is survived by his wife Marion and 3 children, and services will be held near Chicago on Tuesday. And New York's former governor Mario Cuomo has passed away at the age of 82. Still not clear yet how he died, but he was hospitalized back in November. He served 3 terms as governor of New York from 1983 to 1995. His son Andrew is the current governor of New York and was just sworn in to a second term a day ago. The elder Cuomo is also survived by his wife and 3 other children. As you know, he rose to national prominence with a speech criticizing Ronald Reagan at the 1984 Democratic Convention. In Shanghai, China, a New Year's Eve celebration goes terribly wrong. Over 36 people killed in a deadly stampede. Christy Lou Stout has details.
Shock and horror in Shanghai after a deadly stampede breaks out at a New Year's celebration on the city's famous riverfront, the Bund. Chinese state media report at least 36 people are dead and more than 40 injured. According to state media, many of the dead were students. Posts on social media show huge crowds packing pedestrian areas along the Huangpu River and emergency workers working on site. Witnesses described scenes of utter chaos. In a hospital waiting room, scenes of grief and mourning with desperate relatives sobbing and wailing for their loved ones. Now, I just want to know what is going on inside the hospital, this woman says. Many relatives had requested to go inside and asked the hospital to give us a list of the injured, including the conscious and unconscious ones who are being treated in there, but nobody got back to us. A witness told China's Xinhua news agency that people were scrambling for dollar-shaped coupons, fake bills that resemble U.S. $100 notes, which were thrown from the 3rd floor of a nearby building. Chinese authorities are investigating the cause of the stampede, a human disaster that took place after 11:35 p.m. on New Year's Eve, a shocking and utterly tragic end to 2014 in China.
And bad weather is slowing down recovery efforts in the crash of Air Asia Flight 8501. Investigators have about 25 days until the so-called black boxes run out of batteries, making it much more difficult to find. Stacey Cohan has more.
An array of flowers adorn these hastily constructed caskets. They carry the bodies of the few crash victims recovered from the Java Sea. Religious leaders offer prayers and support as families arrive to identify loved ones. The body of the flight captain has not yet been recovered. His family's mourning is tempered by the smallest hope for a miracle. They speak of him in the present tense.
He is kind, wise, and humorous. He's easygoing, he's intelligent, he never raises his voice, he's never angry. I'm very proud of him.
The mayor of Surabaya, from where the plane took off, says many families are still praying for a miracle.
I'm very concerned and worried if they don't find the bodies, and I have to be strong because they may still think they're still alive.
But bad weather is making the search for additional victims more difficult. And those same storms may also hamper efforts to find the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder before their locator beacon batteries are depleted in about 25 days.
There in the tail section, if we had an in-flight breakup, and the tails do come off sometimes in thunderstorms, that could be many miles away from the rest of the floating debris and the submerged debris.
Those left in limbo continue to mourn, to pray, and to build more caskets. I'm Stacey Cohan reporting.
And still ahead on your KMIR News at 6 in True HD, Jeff Fox returns with a look at your full weather forecast.
Heart disease is the #1 killer of women,
killing more women than all forms of cancer combined.
It's called the silent killer, but we won't be silent anymore. Join the American Heart Association and KMIR and KPSC for the 8th annual Go Red for Women Luncheon, Friday, February 13th at the Renaissance Esmeralda Resort and Spa in Indian Wells.
There you'll receive vital information to keep you healthy.
Make it your mission to help fight heart disease in women. Go Red!
Legal Docs by Me prepares your documents for divorce, incorporations, wills, and living trusts. And here's the best reason to create your living trust. Call Legal Docs by Me, from the founders of We the People. No lawyers, save money.
One stop, Palm Springs Motors. One stop, you've got to see to believe. One stop, Palm Springs Motors. One stop for all your car needs.
One stop for hundreds of Fords, Lincolns, Mazdas, used cars, quick lane service, tires, body shop, and more.
One stop, Palm Springs Motors.
On Highway 111 at Date Palm Drive in Cathedral City.
Investors still worry about Wall Street's integrity, with brokers making a lot of money from selling their firm's own financial products. But whose interests are they actually serving? At Hightower Palm Desert, we deliver independent fiduciary investment advice right here in the Coachella Valley. We don't manufacture or carry financial products. Instead, we're aligned with our clients to help ensure their ultimate financial success. Call us today to learn how Hightower manages wealth to a higher standard. Hightower, an unobstructed view.
I've been helping people find just the right mattress at Sit and Sleep for 26 years.
12 years.
18 years. At Sit and Sleep, we believe a healthy night's sleep is too important to leave to just anybody. 17 years.
10 years.
That's why our people have the best training and the most advanced diagnostic tools anywhere. In fact, we're so confident we'll match you with just the right mattress, we guarantee your comfort.
11 years.
17 years. Sit and Sleep will beat anyone's advertised price, or your mattress is free.
Legal Docs by Me prepares your documents for divorce, incorporations, wills, and living trusts. And here's the best reason to create your living trust. Call Legal Docs by Me, from the founders of We the People. No lawyers, save money.
Welcome back. Jeff Fox is back, and he's got some good news. It's going to get a little warmer, not really quickly, but warm weather is on the horizon, right?
You know, most people think desert, hot. Desert doesn't mean hot.
Not in December, though, necessarily.
Right. Desert just means dry, and we're certainly going to stay dry for the next week or so. In fact, here, take a look at the satellite and radar, and let me explain. Well, first of all, clear skies now from our live camera, but let me show you the satellite and radar and show you what I'm talking about. There's an area of high pressure that's starting to build in all across the West Coast, building in across our state, and that will cover us. What does a high pressure system mean? It makes it difficult for clouds to form, makes it difficult for rain to get here, and basically it's going to set up a block on the California-Oregon border and keep anything bad from coming our way. Now, there may be some cold air that'll be shifted out to the east of us, and storms you'll see coming through portions of the Rockies out in the west and into the plains over the next few days. But as long as we have this high-pressure system over us, things are going to be nice. The big problem, obviously, is what we've had as far as temperatures are concerned, and I'm afraid, once again, tonight it is going to be very, very cold here. We had a freeze warning last night. We're going to do it again. 30, Salton City, North Shore Thermal, and Mecca. In fact, pretty much 30s all across the Coachella Valley. 36 in Palm Desert, Indian Wells, and La Quinta. Coachella and Indio, 35 overnight tonight. All of this with very light winds and clear skies. 37 in Desert Hot Springs and Thousand Palms. 36 Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, and in Palm Springs, 38. Up at the tram stop, we got 20s and 30s in Banning, Cabazon, and Whitewater, and then the high desert region. Temperatures, well, you'll see 20s before this night is out. So for tonight, we've got clear skies, average mid-30s, but certainly areas with a hard freeze tonight, and that's why we've got that freeze warning in effect. Here's a look at the rest of the forecast. Tomorrow, near 60, into the 60s, near 70. We're the little engine that could, because by Monday we're in the mid-70s. You know, I feel bad, people coming for the film festival who maybe are just coming for the weekend. You know, they're going, well, we're going to Palm Springs for the weekend, and now they see 60s. Here's what you do. Call in sick next week. Stay here.
Bad. You are bad.
I am the worst.
You're going to get people in trouble.
That is my job in life, to get other people in trouble. We're going to be in the mid-70s as we move through next week.
All right, so December behind us with all that cold as we look forward to January and warmer temperatures.
Yeah,
and it's still only January.
Yeah.
Not bad. Thank
Nice.
you, Jeff. Still ahead tonight, a showbiz star, a young star in Hollywood gets married. That and more coming up in tonight's Showbiz Report.
A vacation in paradise?
Aloha.
Think again.
This is Hawaii Biggest Loser style.
And to move forward,
This is crazy!
who will conquer their biggest fears?
No way I'm doing it, bro!
Don't let fear own you anymore. New Biggest Loser tonight here on NBC.
Sunday, these celebrities may think they're tough,
Oh, no, I didn't!
but no one trumps the Donald.
You tried to outthink me, and nobody outthinks me. Nobody.
Celebrity Apprentice premieres Sunday here on NBC.
Celebrate early this year at Ford's year-end sell-a-thon. Get an extra $1,000 trade assist cash on many of Ford's best sellers, or get a great lease on the 2014 Fusion. Hurry, it's the last call on the 2014s. Introducing Fast Foods First, all-natural, grass-fed burger. With no added hormones, no antibiotics, and no steroids. Fast food will never be the same. The all-natural burger. Only at Carl's Jr.
This February, the heart of rock and roll comes to the show. Huey Lewis and the News. Tickets on sale now. Call 1-800-585-3737 or visit hotwatercasino.com.
Can you feel it?
Huey Lewis and the News, February 7th at the show at Agua Caliente Casino Resort Spa. Be starstruck.
Hi, I'm attorney Barry Rieger. If you're seriously injured in an accident, the last thing you want to do is dial 1-800-no-name-lawyer. You don't know who you're getting. You don't even know if a lawyer is going to be working on your case. It could be a legal assistant, it could be a paralegal, it could be an investigator. When you call my office and you choose to hire me as a lawyer, you get me as your lawyer. Give me a call. The consultation is free, no obligation, and I can help you.
Attorney Barry Rieger. Experience you can trust.
It's Ford's year-end sell-a-thon with an extra $1,000 trade assist cash on many of Ford's best sellers. And with other incentives, you'll save up to $87.50 on the 2014 F-150. Hurry, it's the last call on the 2014s.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Grand Prix Car Wash and Detail Center at Costco in Palm Desert.
In tonight's Showbiz Report, Taylor Swift ends 2014 on a very thoughtful note, and a Dark Knight Rises star walks down the aisle. Fresh off the success of her latest album, Taylor Swift had one final trick up her sleeve to drive her fans wild in 2014. She posted a video of her wrapping and giving gifts to fans.
my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Using social media, she learned the likes and dislikes of various fans and then selected presents to fit their taste. Joseph Gordon-Levitt rang in this new year as a married man. People reports the actor married girlfriend Tasha McCauley in a ceremony at their home. Levitt is perhaps best known for his roles in Inception and The Dark Knight Rises. His new bride is the co-founder of Fellow Robots, a robotics company based in California. And as expected, 2014's highest-rated broadcast series is CBS smash The Big Bang Theory. Veteran comedy Modern Family came in second. And Shonda Rhimes' hits How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal took the number 3 and 4 spots. And the Showbiz Report is brought to you by the show at Agua Caliente Casino Resort Spa in Rancho Mirage. On January 17th, see the Golden Boys, Frankie Avalon, Fabian, and Bobby Rydell. The rock band Styx will be there on January 24th. And on February 7th, my favorites, Huey Lewis and the News and Styx. These are great acts. Also, watch for your chance to win tickets right here on KMIR. And coming up next tonight on your KMIR News in True HD, we'll take you to Philadelphia for the annual Mummers Parade, a colorful parade to say the least. We're back in a moment.
And that's why I don't like gyms.
Well, Jessica, we're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
No gym intimidation, no lunks, unlimited fitness training. Just $10 a month. We're not a gym. We're Planet Fitness.
Now open in Coachella, located opposite Cardenas Market. Hurry, offer ends January 9th.
Have you ever wondered what the big jolly guy in the red suit does after Christmas? Exactly. The Banner Mattress New Year's Sale. The perfect time to get serious about your sleep. Right now, queen sets start at only $2.99. Save half off Sealy Posturepedic Beauty Rest and Serta mattress sets. And sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for around $1 a night with interest-free financing for 48 months and free same-day delivery.
Buy it today, dream on it tonight.
In Sunday.
Experience a different caliber of care with Desert Dental Specialty Group.
I've been here for 12 years.
I've been here for 16 years.
I've been here for 18 years with Dr. McLaughlin.
I've been here for 19 years.
Well, I've been here for 22 years.
I've been here 24 years.
I've been at the practice or with Dr. McLaughlin for 28 years.
There's no other place I'd refer you than Desert Dental Specialty Group.
That's what sets Desert Dental Specialty Group apart from all the rest.
Summer may be over, but the winning is heating up at Spotlight 29 Casino. You could win $100 hourly as a hot seat winner at table games every Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. Then at 10:30 p.m., we will draw 2 grand prize winners, and you could win $500 each, guaranteed. Earn entries for the grand prize every day, 20 times entries on Fridays. Win your share of $1,400. Take your seat at Lucky Friday's hot seat at Spotlight 29 Casino, the Valley's best bet.
Closed captioning brought to you by I-10 Toyota. Exceeding your expectations before, during, and after the sale. Customer satisfaction is our #1 priority.
On the brighter side of the news, the annual Mummers Parade held today in Philadelphia. The long-held tradition features thousands of men, women, and children all dressed up in those colorful and really creative costumes, wouldn't you say? And they strut down the city's main streets. The carnival-like atmosphere, and that it is, brings people out all along the parade route. Actually, it's a parade route, isn't it?
Parade route.
Yeah. And Mummers, I'll tell you, this has been going on for years, folks. For years and years, it's a tradition there, and no matter the weather, people come out. This goes back to like 1900 there in Philadelphia.
And the costumes are so expensive to make, it's
Truly,
unbelievable.
and they make them by hand.
Yeah.
You and I have spent some time in Philly, and we know it's really a tradition.
Want to know about the weather tonight?
I guess so, yes.
It's going to feel a little bit like Philly tonight. We're going to be in the 30s. We have a freeze warning in effect. Tomorrow, 59. Hey, 59 is chilly for us.
Yes, it is.
But we only made it to 54 today. So be thankful for small miracles. 62 on Saturday, 68 on Sunday, then 70s next week. We are staying dry for the next 7 days.
I'll tell you, it's going up, and that's a good thing. Yeah, because we've been really cold here for the last few days, for sure. Thank you so much, Jeff Fox. Again, good to have you here. Thank you, folks, for watching. We'll see you back here tonight For the KMIR News at 11, have a great evening.